Hey guys, Angel here, and don't worry, that intro was as awkward for me as it was for you, and I don't know if I just said that backwards. When I saw this filter on Snapchat last week, I knew I had to take advantage of the situation and come up with some matching nail art. And this is what I came up with. I think I'm going to call it Sharpie Emo Tears, or maybe Emo Tears of Sharpie Blood. A little dramatic, gotta work on my emo. Before we get into this amazing tutorial, here's what you'll need to get this look. OPI Alpine Snow for your white base. 8 different Sharpie markers. I think these came from 2 different packs. I will link them both down below, and I don't know what it is, but something about Sharpies just gets me all crazy. 91% Isopropyl Rubbing Alcohol that you can get at your local drugstore. And apparently we're going to play Spin the Bottle. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. Who am I gonna kiss, guys? Zane. Definitely Zane. I pick him. A teeny tiny little detail brush from Uber Chic. The smaller the better to paint on those drippy tears. And let's get started. Here on my clean nail, I'm painting on my base coat. I'm using Gridlock Lacquer, base in Mortar, linked down below. I'm really digging this one lately, been switching it up and not using my yellow stopper peel off base coat. Then I moved on to OPI Alpine Snow as my white base, and apparently I didn't think it was important to film the applying of the second coat, so you only get 1 coat here, although I did apply 2. Just imagine me applying the second coat, because we're moving on. Then I applied top coat. Here I'm using HK Girl Quick Dry Top Coat. Now you could probably skip this step and just apply the Sharpie over the regular polish, but I find applying Sharpie over top coat, it just applies better, more smoothly. I recommend doing that. I let it dry for about 15 minutes and then I just go straight in with those Sharpies and start drawing blue penises. I shouldn't have said that because now you can't unsee that. Now all you see is blue penises, but these are drips. Okay, what? Uh-oh, look what I did. The smarter thing to do here would have been to apply a liquid latex barrier to protect my skin from getting Sharpie on it, but it's okay. I'll show you how to remove it in a second. It's easier than you think. So what you want to do with the Sharpie is you want to get as close as you can to the edge of the polish, but you don't have to get super close because we can actually fix that later with our paintbrush. Then I just add some extra little drips to really make them look like my nails are crying. And here I'm going in with this other blue color, and whoa, is it not showing up that aqua Sharpie? This Sharpie is like, bitch, I am opaque. Poor aqua Sharpie, she is so sheer. And then you just want to continue filling in the nail and don't worry about that middle section of how it looks unblended. We're gonna fix that. Now to remove that little mistake at the top of my skin there, you just want to take a cleanup brush, or you can use a makeup concealer brush, and you want to dip it in the 91% isopropyl alcohol and just kind of go at it. It doesn't take that long. It's a little harder to remove than like regular polish, but as you can see, it mostly comes off. Who cares? It's like 98% off. And for the other nails, I'm just going to speed them up a little bit because it's exactly the same thing as the last nail that I showed you. On this nail, my middle nail, I applied yellow and green. I thought the green kind of looked like slime and would be really cute for Halloween. On my pinky nail, I did indigo and purple or violet if you're going by Roy G. Biv. And again, this indigo Sharpie is pretty sheer and crappy looking, and I was like a little concerned, but then it ended up looking okay once I applied the alcohol over it. And here we have another show off Sharpie. Look at this purple one. It is gorgeous compared to that indigo one. Poor indigo. Indigo a no-go. And that was really lame. I apologize. And I dumped some of the rubbing alcohol into a little dish for easy dipping. Ooh. Alcohol dipping sauce. I'm just kidding, do not do that. Oh, by the way, here's my thumb. I did it the same as my pinky. On to making tears. Okay, so you take your little detail brush and you dip it into the alcohol dipping sauce, but you don't want to pick up too much because then the Sharpie will start to run down your nail. And this is what I was talking about earlier, how I said you could fix that gap. You can just kind of brush the Sharpie solution, I don't know what to call it, over onto the rest of the white polish. And I thought I was doing a really great job when I was filming this, but it looks like I definitely was flooding my cuticles. Damn it! Okay, I should have said this earlier, but I'm guessing a lot of you have applied Sharpie directly to your nails before, and then once you put top coat over it, it just smears. Well, the reason why I'm using the alcohol to smear around the Sharpie is the alcohol sets the Sharpie so that when you apply top coat, it doesn't get all smeary and ruin your beautiful work, and then you will literally have rainbow tears coming down your face. Now, it won't be 100% smear proof in the end, but it'll be like 99% smear resistant. Okay, so once you get both of your sides kind of smeared out a little bit, I seem to be saying the word smear quite a bit, you want to take a little bit more of the alcohol and smush around the middle part so that they're kind of blended together, kind of like watercolors. And then you just use the same process on the rest of the nails. Continue dipping into the alcohol and smearing around all that Sharpie goodness onto your nail. And here's a little tip to help you between switching colors. You can use an old cosmetic sponge that I used, one that I had used for a gradient, or you can use a cotton ball or a tissue. Just dip the brush into the alcohol and then rub it, dab it onto the sponge, and it will help remove that color for you so you're not tainting the other colors. And you may have realized that I'm not showing my pointer nail where I applied the orange and the red. Unfortunately, the orange and the red kind of just look like the same color, and I was a little annoyed because I was really hoping for, you know, more of a rainbow effect across all the nails, but then the pointer finger just kind of looks all red. Once you got all those nails blended, you can go ahead and add your top coat. Now, this shouldn't smear on you because the alcohol will have set the Sharpie, but what you can do to help prevent smearing even more is with your top coat, pick up a heavy bead of the top coat and don't drag your brush across the nail, just kind of float it across. This works for all nail art actually. It will help from smearing regular polish as well. Thicker top coat in my mind is always a good thing. And here are my finished Sharpie emo tears. Now I'm really happy with how this came out. I don't think it looks exactly like the filter from Snapchat, but I love this. If you like this mani, I have done quite a few Sharpie manis already on my YouTube channel, and I've done a bunch on my Instagram before I was filming YouTube tutorials, so I will link those down below. And if you aren't following me on Snapchat at @twi_star, you should totally screenshot this right now because I have a lot of fun over there. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and who knows, maybe you'll get crazy and subscribe. If not, please, you can follow me on Instagram at @twi_star, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!